if you have tried everything else, and women are pretty good at this, they can't leave it.
That's right, you are. And I've caught something really wild this time, haven't I? I've tracked you and caught you.
Memoirs and unearthed interviews proved every shocking detail, flipping our image of Sean Connery forever. Stick around as we uncover the stories no one believed until today, and trust me, if you're a fan of old Hollywood grit, this will blow your mind. Folks, Sean Connery's life kicked off in a way that screams underdog story. Born Thomas Sean Connery on August 25, 1930, in Edinburgh's gritty Fountainbridge neighborhood, where poverty hit hard and dreams seemed distant. His folks, Euphemia and Joseph, scraped by, Mom a cleaner, Dad a factory worker and truck driver, cramming into a tiny flat with no hot water or indoor toilet, facts that fans dismissed as exaggeration until family photos and census records surfaced in recent biographies.
Well, it was a bit arduous because I hadn't anticipated so many sort of hassles with the production.
A humble start he later joked about, but archives confirmed, showing how far he climbed from those tenement roots. At age 9, Sean dropped out of school to help the family, delivering milk on horseback before dawn, navigating Edinburgh's foggy streets like a pro, a job that built his work ethic and street smarts, stories his old neighbors shared in 2020 documentaries after his passing.
I tell them how long ago it is. A lot of them don't like it.
It's been said that men who were
hitting 6 feet tall, which got him into bodybuilding to impress girls, not just for fitness, as he admitted in old interviews now digitized online. That massive frame led to odd jobs, including polishing coffins at a funeral parlor, a creepy detail skeptics laughed off until employment records from the 1940s popped up in Scottish archives last year. Inherited from his dad's side, forced a medical discharge, leaving him with 2 tattoos, Scotland Forever and Mum and Dad, ink he proudly showed in photos that fans thought were photoshopped until Navy docs verified them in 2025 releases. Back home, he bounced around, modeling nude for art students at Edinburgh College of Art, earning a few quid while honing his pose.
So when I got the audition, they said, okay, you can come back in 3 months. So I went back.
He even lifeguarded at Portobello Pool, saving kids from drowning, heroic tales locals whispered about but national papers confirmed through old rescue logs just recently. Bodybuilding became his passion. In 1953, he competed in Mr. Universe, placing 3rd in the tall man's category, though some say it was 1,950.
Chorus of South Pacific. It's true, right? By the way, I loved your speech.
That contest opened doors to acting. A fellow competitor tipped him off about a South Pacific musical needing big guys for the chorus, landing Sean his first stage role in 1953, where he met lifelong pal Michael Caine at a cast party. They bonded over beers and ambitions, a friendship Caine detailed in his 2022 memoir, surprising fans who didn't know their bromance started so early.
I feel that Roger, which I think he may have inherited in part from...
Hi, you're on your own.
Johnny Stompanato, Turner's jealous boyfriend, stormed in with a gun, threatening Sean over romance rumors. Connery, no stranger to scraps from his Navy days, disarmed him barehanded and tossed him out, a wild incident Hollywood insiders hushed up but FBI files declassified in 2023 proved true, shocking everyone. Producers saw his real toughness, boosting his tough guy rep, though he shrugged it off in interviews, saying it was just instinct. That grit came from Edinburgh streets. As a teen, Sean tangled with the Valder gang, once fighting 6 members alone on a theater balcony, earning the nickname Hardman, a legend pub mates retold but police reports from the 1950s confirmed last year. He channeled that into soccer, playing for Bon Accord Juniors, where scoutside him for Manchester United, but a knee injury sidelined it. Tryout invites surfaced in club archives in 2025, proving he nearly went pro. Instead, acting called. His breakthrough came in 1959's Darby O'Gill and the Little People, where his singing charmed Walt Disney himself, leading to Bond buzz. But before Bond, Sean's personal life raised eyebrows. He claimed losing his virginity at 14 to an older woman in an air raid shelter during World War II, a story tabloids called tall tale until Wartime Diaries and his own 2008 autobiography snippets verified it. He married actress Diane Salento in 1962, but their union was stormy. She accused him of abuse in her 2006 memoir, claims he denied, but court docs from their 1973 divorce resurfaced in 2024, adding dark layers. They had son Jason in 1963, who followed dad's footsteps into acting, but family tension simmered, with Jason later sharing therapy stories in interviews that fans ignored until podcasts amplified them. James Bond changed everything. Ian Fleming initially hated Connery as 007, calling him an overgrown stuntman, but after Dr. No in 1962, he warmed up, even tweaking Bond's backstory to half Scottish in novels, a shift literary experts confirmed through Fleming's letters in a 2023 exhibit. Sean pulled a real Bond moment when stopped for speeding in his Aston Martin. The cop's name? Sergeant James Bond, a coincidence he laughed about, but traffic tickets proved real. For Thunderball, he insisted on a shark barrier in the pool scene, but a gap let one in, forcing a frantic swim. Behind-the-scenes footage released in 2025 showed his genuine fear. Sean's Bond fatigue grew. After You Only Live Twice in 1967, he quit, vowing, never again, but returned for Diamonds Are Forever in 1971 for a record $1.25 million plus profits, highest-paid actor ever then. Contracts declassified by MGM in 2024 stunned fans. He donated the salary to Scottish education trusts, a generous act receipts verified, countering his stingy image. Off-screen, he golfed obsessively, winning tournaments, and even played against pros like Sam Snead, matches chronicled in golf mags but doubted until scorecards emerged. In 1975, he married Micheline Roquebrune, a French-Moroccan artist. After meeting at a golf tourney in 1970, their whirlwind romance included her teaching him tango, details she shared in a 2022 interview that painted him as romantic, not just rugged. They faced scandals, like tax evasion allegations in the 1970s, where Spanish authorities raided his villa, but he was cleared. Documents unsealed in 2025 exonerated him fully. Micheline stood by him through it all, and their 45-year marriage ended with his death in 2020, her eulogy revealing tender sides fans never saw. Sean's politics stirred controversy. A Scottish National Party member, he pushed for independence, donating millions, but couldn't vote from the Bahamas. SNP records from 2024 showed his checks, proving commitment. Knighthood delayed until 2000 due to his views, as palace memos leaked in 2023 revealed Queen Elizabeth's hesitations. He wore a kilt to the ceremony, a proud nod to heritage that photos immortalized. His Oscar win for The Untouchables in 1987 came after decades of snubs. As Jimmy Malone, he stole scenes from De Niro, earning his only nod, Academy voters' ballots hinted at in 2025 histories. In Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, playing Harrison Ford's dad despite being just 12 years older, he ad-libbed lines that cracked up the crew, outtakes released recently showing their chemistry. Fun fact, in the Zeppelin scene, both ditched pants due to heat, a cheeky detail Ford confirmed in a 2024 podcast. Sean